Welcome to the Bookworm Duo, where we explore a variety of books. Today we review a romance book. Let's get started.
Sounds like a journey into the world of love and croissants, right?
Haha, exactly. So, are you ready to dive into this romance novel? We've got a lot to unpack.
Absolutely. I'm always up for a good love story, especially one set in Paris.
Okay, so the story begins with Kate, recently separated from her husband Josh and feeling, well, lost. She arrives in Paris looking for a fresh start.
Classic eat, pray, love vibes, but with a Parisian twist, I guess.
Right. And then she stumbles upon this amazing cooking school.
And this isn't your average cooking class. The way they blend stories and history into the lessons, that's unique, right?
Totally. And it seems to have a profound effect on the students, especially Kate. She's clearly searching for something more than just, like, culinary skills.
Yeah, this is on a journey of self-discovery. And what better place than Paris, right?
Exactly. But while Kate is busy kneading dough and finding herself, we meet Gabi.
Ah, Gabi, the artist wrestling with a creative block.
Yes. And then she bumps into Max, this charming French cheesemonger, and bam, sparks fly.
Instant connection, huh? But beneath the surface, they've both got their own baggage.
Oh, for sure. Like, Gabi is keeping her artistic past a secret from
And
Max.
Max, well, he's got this whole mysterious family history thing going on, especially the pressure from his grandmother.
Oh, don't even get me started on the grandmother. Talk about intimidating. I could feel the tension through the pages.
Oh, absolutely. That encounter was intense. It really shows how complex family expectations can be.
Right, and how they can totally mess with relationships.
It's something a lot of people can relate to, I think.
Definitely. But speaking of messing with relationships, Kate's past with her ex-husband Josh comes back to bite her.
Oh, right. He's pressuring her to sell her shares in their restaurant app, Resmond, and not for a fair price either.
It's almost like he's trying to control her from afar, even though she's trying to build a new life for herself in Paris.
Yeah, it definitely adds another layer of tension to the story.
And to top it all off, Kate starts developing feelings for Arnaud, her bookbinding teacher.
Arnaud. Now is a complicated character, carrying a lot of pain from his past, especially with his son, Lucas.
It's like everyone in this book has some serious baggage.
Well, that's what makes them feel real, right? Relationships are rarely simple. Each character comes with their own history, their own struggles.
True. But let's get back to Gabi. Things get even more tangled for her when her ex suddenly pops back into the picture.
Oh boy, here we go. The classic love triangle.
Yep. And he wants to get back together.
This throws a major wrench in her budding romance with Max, doesn't it? Forces her to figure out what she really wants.
Definitely adds to the drama. But then, on top of all the relationship drama, there's this whole other mystery brewing.
You mean the sabotage at Sylvie's cooking school? Someone's out to get her?
Yeah, with fake orders and bad reviews online. Who would do that?
Right. It makes you wonder who's behind it all and why.
And as Sylvie tries to figure out who's sabotaging her, her past with Claude comes to light.
Ah, Claude, their romance was intense, wasn't it?
But it ended badly, with Sylvie breaking things off.
And leaving him heartbroken.
Yeah, it seems like their past relationship is still affecting Sylvie's present.
It just goes to show you how past experiences can really shape our choices, doesn't it?
Absolutely. But while Sylvie's dealing with the fallout from her past, the mystery surrounding the cooking school sabotage takes a twist.
Things are about to get interesting. Turns out Sylvie's got a secret admirer. Well, not really. More like a secret enemy.
Wait, seriously, who is it?
Caroline Lammy, Claude's sister.
Claude's sister. Wow. But why Sylvie? Why target her like that?
Family, loyalty. She's super protective of her sister, Marie-Laure, who's, well, she's still heartbroken over Claude.
So this is like a revenge plot because of a broken heart.
Pretty much. Caroline orchestrated the whole thing. The fake reviews, those crazy pizza orders, all the nasty online comments, everything.
She sounds intense. What did Sylvie do? Did she confront her?
Oh yeah, big confrontation scene. Sylvie tried to explain that her relationship with Claude, it just wasn't healthy. But Caroline, she wouldn't listen. Too loyal to her sister, I guess.
Oof. I bet that was awkward.
Totally. Left Sylvie feeling pretty shaken. But hey, silver lining, her friendship with Serge, it really blossomed during all this. He was there for her.
Oh, that's sweet. So there's a spark between them. More than friends.
Maybe. He's definitely a steady presence in her life, always there for her. I think she's starting to realize that.
I love that. It's like she's discovering a different kind of love, one that's built on, respect and support.
Exactly. But enough about Sylvie for now. What about Kate and Gabi? They're both going through their own relationship dramas, right?
Oh, right. How are things going with Kate and Arnaud? Last we heard, they were getting close, but he's got a lot of baggage.
Their relationship, it's deepening. They're sharing more about their pasts. Kate learns about his time in the army, why he's estranged from his son, Lucas.
Wow, heavy stuff. How did she react to all that?
With understanding, compassion. She sees the pain he's carrying. Their bond grows stronger as they open up to each other.
They sound good together. helping each other heal, in a way.
Exactly. They're finding peace together, sharing romantic walks along the Seine, discovering hidden bookbinding studios, even taking a trip to Amiens.
Sounds like a Parisian dream. What about Gabi? Is she still stuck in that love triangle?
Oh, yeah, still a lot of heartache there. Max comes back from his Normandy trip and finds a package from Gabi, filled with her artwork expressing her feelings for him. Sweet, right? But then,
Oh no, what happened?
Gabi's ex shows up, determined to win her back.
Poor Gabi. What a mess.
Total mess. She's torn between the passion with Max and the comfort of her old relationship.
I can't imagine being in her shoes. It's like she's being pulled in two opposite directions.
And to make things worse, Max is her grandmother. He's still not a fan of Gabi.
Oh, that can't be helping.
Not at all. Makes Gabi wonder if she even fits into Max's world.
Family drama can be tough.
The worst. But hold on, thing to get even more interesting. Remember Max's grandmother? Well, Gabi's visiting her apartment and stumbles upon a photograph.
Ooh, what was in the photo?
Marguerite Yonan, the artist, remember? Gabi bought her drawing at that flea market. But here's the twist. The photo looks like it was taken in Paris years ago.
So Yonan has a secret past in Paris. This is getting good.
Right, it's like Gabi's artistic quest and her personal life are about to collide. She becomes obsessed with uncovering Yonan's past, hoping to find answers not just about the artist, but about herself, too.
Okay, so last time Gabi found that photo, the one connecting Yonan to Paris. What happens next?
Well, she gets really curious, right? She starts digging into Yonan's life and ends up discovering a connection to a specific restaurant, Chez Canu. And this is where things get interesting, because it ties Gabi's story to Sylvie's.
Chez Canu. Wait a minute. Isn't that the restaurant Sylvie was thinking about working with? For her cooking school?
It is. More than just a coincidence, though. Chez Canu, it holds a special meaning for both of them.
What do you mean?
Well, for Sylvie, it's a business opportunity, right? A symbol of, like, culinary excellence. But for Gabi, it's a link to this mysterious artist, the one who might help her unlock her own creativity.
Wow. That's fascinating. So do they actually meet at the restaurant, Sylvie and Gabi?
They do. Gabi, she's eager to learn more about Yonan, so she shares everything she's found with Sylvie. And together, they dive into the restaurant's history, uncovering all these stories about the people who dine there, including Yonan herself.
It's like they're putting together a puzzle, using food and art to connect the past and present.
Exactly. And they find out that that Yonan, she was a regular at Chez Canu during a really tough time in her life. She was facing rejection as an artist, full of self-doubt. The restaurant, it became her safe haven, a place of comfort and inspiration.
It's amazing how much history a place like that can hold, how much it can mean to people.
It really is. And as Sylvie and Gabi keep digging, they learn that that Yonan's connection to the restaurant, it goes deeper than just the food. The owner, Martin Kahuzak, he played a big part in her life.
Oh, what did he do?
He believed in her as an artist. I mean, he encouraged her to keep going even when she doubted herself, offered her support, a sense of community. Basically, he helped her through a really dark time.
It's those little acts of kindness that can make all the difference sometimes, right?
Absolutely. And, you know, this realization, it really hits home for both Sylvie and Gabi. They see how much Yonan's journey mirrors their own. The importance of following your passion, even when it's hard, finding people who support you along the way.
Super powerful message. So what about their own lives? Sylvie and Gabi, do things start looking up for them?
They do. Sylvie, now free from that toxic relationship with Claude, she starts to open up to Serge.
I'm so glad. They seem really good together.
They are, and Gabi. Inspired by Yonan's story, she realizes that she needs a partner who accepts all of her, flaws and all, so she finally makes a choice, picks the path that feels right for her.
It sounds like they both finally figured things out, found what makes them happy.
Exactly, and the book ends perfectly. Sylvie's new cooking school opens. It's a partnership with Chez Canu, a tribute to Yonan's memory, and a celebration of, well, of food, art, and the power of human connection.
What a beautiful ending. It brings everything full circle. So for our listeners, what are the big takeaways from this book?
This book, it goes beyond just romance. It's about finding yourself, about resilience, and the connections we make with other people. It reminds us that even when things are tough, there's always hope.
Well said. Anything else you want to add? What would you take away from this deep dive?
For me, it's how the author weaves together all these different stories and characters. It's like a tapestry. And it just reminds you that even in everyday life, there's so much beauty and love to be found, if you just look for it.
Thanks for joining us. Subscribe for more bookish adventures and hit that like button if you enjoyed the ride. Don't forget to share the knowledge, spread the word. CCOA.